Good morning, fellow peeps and folks. I'm Allie, and today we are watching Loki, episode 6, the season finale. And the finale for now, there's nothing else yet. This came out about, I'm recording this on September 23rd, and this last episode came out on July 14th. So it has been only a little bit over 2 months since that came out. Wow, I'm new. I don't know. Ever since RWBY, I probably haven't been that soon to anything, but yeah. This is Loki, and it's called For All Time, Always. The motto of the TVA, which it can mean multiple things. It can just be, it's the motto of the TVA, we're gonna take down the TVA, so it makes sense to have that. But it can also just, for all time always, we're going to the end of time, and we're gonna stick together, hopefully, and, with we, I mean Loki and Sylvie. But, those things are still to do, basically. After a short bio break, I'm very ready to watch that finale and to see what this has in store for us and, how we wrap up this storyline, basically. We've had a few good, conversation starters and whatever else. I actually just remembered what I also wanted to say last time when I was commenting on too many Lokis. Actually, it's again a D&D thing. I have an NPC called Liko, which is basically it's only different from Loki in changing the vocal. So, yeah. It's only the vowels are different or changed around. So, and there was a shapeshifter that was supposedly Liko, but it wasn't. And we were writing protocols about it, and whoever chose the title, I don't even remember, chose this title about too many Likos, and I was like, that is weird, but it fits. There's too many Likos and too many Lokis. But yeah. That's it. And something is grumbling very hard. Is that my computer or is that something else outside? I don't even know. Could be both, even. I don't know, but yeah, let us jump into that last episode. Actually, you know what? It's Loki, isn't it? I should do a quick change. Hello! And here I am in green instead of blue, and yes, I have multiple of those. I also have a red one. But I thought it's Loki. Let's have this last episode in green. I guess that's a thing. And yeah, I don't really have green earrings, but they're more green than the others. But yeah. Let us go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Sure. It really does. Yep. All right. She is. Alright. And there we are now. That's where we ended off. Let's see. It looks nice, I guess. That music! All those quotes. All right. Are we gonna go back to the Big Bang or what? All right. This is a trip. Wait, I guess that's the timeline. Looks like the timeline, at least. That definitely looks like the timeline. So there would be like more branching off, like physically branching off in this place. Kind of reminds me of Voltron a little bit. Voltron Legendary Defender, like right at the end. They're dealing with kind of something similar there in the end. Might not be the best way to deal with it though, but you know, we'll see how this show is doing it. Just do it. Yeah, usually he has something to say, but things change, you know? You're scared. You're like at the end. All right. Let's see. This is ominous. We have statues. Of course, the door falling shut behind them, like every trope ever. Hi. Citadel. So are you the one, or what? Or, okay. Alright. Alright. Of course. Keeping the TVA. Alright. What does that deal entail? Okay. But not... But it wouldn't be the timeline we have now. Right. This is too good to be true for them. Wow, that condescending voice here. Sure you do. I mean, I would have been interested in how they would have dealt with that if they had actually taken the offer. Oh, remembrance of Mobius. Yeah, Miss Minutes is doing a lot of other stuff. Yeah. There were only two people knowing about what kind of stuff was happening. Apparently, He Who Remains and Miss Minutes. We'll see, we'll see. What exactly can we expect? I really don't know what to expect. Like, I could have a few, like, theories, but honestly, it could be everything. Yeah, there's a lot of dust here. I guess something's still alive in here. Alright. Hi. Your grin is unnerving me. Um. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright. So we just get an office talk. That's... We'll see. I wasn't expecting anything, really. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Not that easy to kill, I guess. So... let's go to the office, which looks very ominous. I mean, it looks interesting, but a little bit broken and put together again. Like everything here. Alright, so he knows how they take their coffee. Sitting down with the weapon still outstretched. Oh, yeah. Nice line. He got all of them. He told all of them. Or Freeman, Ohio, 2018, okay. What are you doing? Yeah, telling people. Yeah, so they went where she was from. That is actually a good shock factor to, put it in their minds. To basically prove it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Hmm. Um. Of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not that easy, probably. All right. So you're saying you planned all of this? Who are you, a Marvel executive? You know what will happen? story. He's a DM. I know it. But railroading DM. Going into psychological thing again. But in that case, he would know that the TVA is gonna be taken down by Mobius, right? There would be a lot of timelines. Well, that's a toxic mindset. Okay. What is she doing? Yeah, that's the question. What has she read? Yeah, he's just gonna let her, but she's not gonna do it. Not again. She's just going. Okay. In search of free will, but only the one in charge gets free will, so is she trying to be the one in charge now? Of course it's not. Okay. Alright, so is that Rick and Morty? All right. Okay. Of course. So technically, if the timelines would just exist without contact, it would be fine, but the contact is the problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're also the reason why the war even started because you discovered all of that, but sure. So are we gonna meet them? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course. Sure. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Run the thing. It's been in control too long. Yeah. Makes sense. A little bit. So, passing of the torch moment. Okay. Hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, there's still another variable in there. Of course, it's not personal. Sure. Uh, doing terrible things for a good reason. Wow, that doesn't sound like bad at all, right? Uh huh. Yep. Sensing something. Haven't planned for that one. Oh. Hmm. So that's something that happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Or like, yeah. So you don't know how it is now. Timelines are branching. Hmm. Apparently. I mean, for him, it could be actually good to not know the outcome at some point. Hmm. Yeah, no. Another variant. Hmm. Hmm. What are you looking at? Hmm. Um. What are we looking at? Okay. So you're gonna fight each other now. I mean, liars usually know when other people lie because they know how it works. Hmm. Do you have a minute? Hmm. Apparently, yes. Hmm. Because you grew up differently. You're different people now. Because of what changed. And now they're fighting each other. And he's probably enjoying this. He doesn't want to kill her. That's the thing. How's this gonna end? I have no idea. Okay, so we're doing that now. And he's just watching. Wow. Loki's back in the TVA. And he's just waiting for it. I mean, he's had a long life. So, did you start a multiverse war right now? Or... yeah, you did what you wanted to do at all, no matter the cost, I guess. Timelines are branching out in every direction. That's a lot now already. Like, yeah, free will, right? The sacred timeline is no more. There's way more than that now. Yeah. Hmm. Always. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So, Loki, you've been betrayed again, I guess. Hmm. What are you gonna do about it? Or are you just not gonna do anything about it? He is gonna do something about it. Yeah, TVA is not doing good. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. It's already a different timeline. It's already different than what he knows. And that is definitely enough conflict for next season. Like, if anything. If anything, that's enough conflict. Like some shows need multiple seasons to get to a point where like the whole world order is basically turn around and all that. This show did it in 6 episodes, but you know. I mean, I just finished reading like the second book of a series where also stuff really changed a lot, and even though it was basically like here, it would have been able to wrap it up if a decision would have been made and everything would have gone well, but of course it didn't, so things just got chaotic. And yes, I'm waiting for book 3 of those, but I'm also waiting for season 2 of this now. That's a thing. Yeah, definitely. If season 2 comes out at some point, I'm gonna watch this again. Just there's no point against it. Why wouldn't I? Okay, sorry, I'm back, and it's probably not gonna be synced up, really. Whatever, I'm just watching this till the end either way, but someone just rang the bell, and it's just people who clean. Because the people that are living in our building are not people to clean up after themselves. So, or someone had to be hired. Loki will return in season 2. Okay, that's it. I mean, thank you for the confirmation that there will be a season 2. I've honestly already thought so, because story-wise there's a lot we can do. So is there anything else? Probably not. Just go a few seconds. Nope, nothing. So that was Loki, episode 6, and the whole show in that regard, until now. The whole season. What I found really interesting in the beginning was that they really just took quotes from everyone during the whole Marvel Studios logo thing, which was really interesting, which I didn't expect, but hey, why not? But that didn't really do anything great with the story. The real thing that actually just happened, I mean, we had the whole thing about Mobius and B-15 telling everybody about what is happening and kind of bringing the TVA to its knees. The judge, oh gosh, names. I knew the name and I forgot it again. You know, the woman, the judge person, the one that pruned Loki before. She got something to read and went away somewhere, sometime, basically. Which means we're gonna see her again. Renslayer, that was the name. I was just going to the cast here. But yeah. That is, a thing. She went away, so we're gonna see her probably in the next season, because she seems to have another greater goal, kind of. That was the first thing I was like, okay, maybe she's gonna arrive, like, in the last, like, in the finale thing going on. And if not, then she's definitely gonna arrive in season 2. Because, like, we had that scene in, like, yeah, the middle of the episode or something, even beforehand. While Sylvie and Loki met He Who Remains. That was some Rick and Morty thing. I mean, I know I'm not reacting to Rick and Morty anymore, and for a good reason. The fandom just, I don't know, and also, you know, watching it on my own was, like, would be fine, but, like, the reacting, the fandom was just not my cup of tea, and just because you don't have the same sense of humor and whatever, people are on your case already, but like, the whole concept of there being multiple people and multiple timelines, all the same person technically, who found out about the multiverse and then working together, that kind of, you know, that's where my thought came from there. But yeah, so but not everyone, of course, it has good intentions. So there's the war, and he who remains, one of those variants, subdued that smoke thingy, void thing. I forget the name again. Wow. You know, there was a name. And made the timeline and made it so that this wouldn't happen. Yeah. But now, yeah, so his deal basically was, he's been there so long, but he only knows what happened up until that one point in time, and he was like, yeah, either you kill me or you take my place. So if you take my place, you're probably gonna do what I did all the time and keep the timeline clean and see to it that there's no multiverse war going on. Yeah. And it's weird to, like, think that the person who controls all of this was just a simple human scientist. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of scientists right now that probably would like discovering something like this, like proof for a multiverse or anything that proves how the universe is built and what exactly is going on and what is behind black holes and all that jazz. Because, you know, my brother is really into black holes and all that, so I kind of get some of that info. But, yeah. So he was a scientist and he lived so long, and of course he was tired. I mean, that's also a common trope, honestly, to have, like, a person who's either in control or just, like, an immortal or whatever. A person who has done something for a really, really, really long time, and kind of they just want to stop because, you know, it's immortality, you know? The hazard of immortality. And like I said, it's a common trope in fiction, to have that. And to have, like, either a villain or someone else actually wanting to end it because it's just been too long. But yeah, so, and then Sylvie and Loki fought. Yeah, I mean, there was a kiss, but Sylvie, in the end, decided against all of that, and she just wanted to, you know, her plan, finish it. All that, and she did. And she killed he who remains. So now there's going to be more of him. And more of everyone, basically. So, there's a lot of timelines now. A lot. And, of course, B15 and Mobius are kind of doing their thing. But, yeah, the timeline that Loki is in right now is definitely different than what he knows, and this is a good starting point for a next season to be like, okay, let's find out what changed exactly, what is going on at the moment, how did the TVA go to what it is at the moment. Of course, instead of the timekeepers, there was a statue of the guy we met, the scientist guy, he who remains, because in that case, people probably know who he is, and which version of him would it be, and we have no idea. So, There's a lot of questions that might come up for the next season. Of course, like I said, the story could have been wrapped up if people had decided differently. For example, if Sylvie had actually decided to go along with that, and they would have just taken the place at the top of the TVA, and everything would have just proceeded as it would, you know. But we don't get a clean wrap up here. We get chaos, and chaos is grounds for more story. So yeah, about Loki in total, about the show in total, not about the person, Loki in total. I enjoyed it. It was a lot to digest in some of the episodes. I mean, like every episode there was something to discuss at least. And it's different from some of the other shows I'm doing, because usually I'm doing cartoons and those and anime, and those episodes usually are shorter, so you don't have too much of info cramped into every episode usually. I mean, we're not talking about Code Geass or Neon Genesis Evangelion. Honestly, the anime I did are pretty much full of like new info, new plot twists, new whatever sometimes. So it wasn't really actually a new thing for me, but having so much of an episode to talk about at the end, it's maybe I should have taken notes alongside it. However, if I take notes, I'm not paying attention to things, and sometimes it's enough for me to just say, hey, I'm thinking about something, and I'm going to talk about it later. And my brain remembers that I said something about talking about something. And so that is kind of a trigger I use there. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm doing it a lot. I'm saying like, okay, there's something here. Just so I can mentally go back and look at it basically and see, oh yeah, there was this I wanted to talk about. So I think it worked out quite well, even with those longer episodes. You can tell me in the comments if you were okay with that or not. I'm sorry that it has to be another like Ollie only having like a little stripe of the video, the show in the video, but I really don't want to just keep everything to 10 minutes, because honestly there is a lot about this that you could say, and if I just talk about everything as it goes, it would never fit into 10 episodes, okay? There's also so many things happening here. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to season 2. I enjoyed this show. I enjoyed watching Loki and every variant of his doing whatever. Was an interesting concept to just have Loki in all shapes and sizes, basically. I like that they had this moment in Endgame where Loki vanished with the Tesseract, and this was basically the starting point we had for the show, and we didn't have to go the whole route of, oh yeah, he never died again. Of course, we kind of tackled that with the older version of him and how that would have played out. But I like how they put it into the timeline of the MCU. I'm really curious because the next Spider-Man movie will also go into the multiverse kind of thing, with Peter and Doctor Strange. So I guess that's gonna be a thing. I'm very curious how this will play into one another, or if it just doesn't. I don't know, honestly. It would be interesting to see some connection to it, but obviously it's a show versus a movie. Yes, it's all in the same universe, kind of, but usually when you have like a show and a movie in the same universe, one does not necessarily match up with the other in total. So I don't know what to expect there. It could just, work together perfectly. And it could not. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to more Marvel stuff, and no, I'm not gonna react to the movie, whatever, the Spider-Man movie and all that, because I'm not doing movies. I mean, if you want to, if you want me to do movies in the future, you can say it. You can tell me about it in comments. I don't know if I will ever do it though. But yeah, Loki. Definitely looking forward to season 2. I wanna see the chaos that is there. I'm not doing time travel and whatever time stories much, like in writing, not at all, because I just can't do it. This is too much for me to handle, basically. But like also when I read or watch stuff, it's hard to actually make time travel work. And of course the multiverse thing is I don't want to say a cop-out. It's not really a cop-out. It's just, an actual, like, a solution that might work with most of the systems. I think multiverse stories are easier done than the whole butterfly effect stories of either, yeah, everything changes if I do something, and there's no alternate universes or anything, it's just things change, where you get paradox, a lot. Like, there's much of that. But there's also the ones, oh, everything already happened, and that is really hard to do too. I know, like, at least one good book series who's done that right, but I'm not gonna say what it is because it's a major spoiler. But yeah, as for time-related shows, Loki's definitely doing good. It is doing good. And I'm enjoying the actors a lot. Who wouldn't enjoy our nice little Mobius with the great lines all the time? So yeah. And obviously it's about Loki, so Loki's gonna have lines over and over that, yeah, it's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. So that's gonna be it then. I put on green for Loki, and I guess Loki's gonna have to find out what is happening around him next time, which might be very, very long in the future. I don't know how long they will take. But on this note, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!